I know they say it's not all about money, but in reality, let's really clear that up. Will you have a roof over your head if you didn't have a financial income, or the person that you stay with as them having a financial income to govern a roof over your head? So when people come to me and be like, "Oh, bro, it's not all about money," yes, the fuck it is. To a certain extent, you sure as hell ain't going to Babiana's. You sure as hell ain't going to Zara's. You still ain't going to Chanel. You ain't going to SCK Steakhouse. You ain't eating in a bar in Dallas for free. Unless you know something that I don't know. So, I do know the trick to the trade, but it's nothing like financial abundance and security. When you could have a woman come spend time with you at your home and it's peaceful and she know you in peace because when you talk it's calm, it hit different than saying, "Oh, yo," like, come on now, like, women like the cultural design of our architect. And there be so many of these little dudes, they be hating on me, like, "Oh, bro, just all about money, bro." Look, bro, I wake up with purpose. I wake up on a mission. Serve God first as I open my eyes up. Send prayers, communicate with Him. And it she gonna choose me anyway, cause by me being in my 30s, 32 years old, making mind-boggling, no, not just cute money, ladies. So I'm gonna be nice on, not just, oh, okay, I got the money to get by or take a shortcut money, but mind-boggling money in my sleep. She gonna instantly follow suit, cause money one thing, but it's another when you could architect reality. That is God inside that person at the highest suit. So you could listen to 1,000 positive messages. You could listen to all the wealth plans in the world, but faith without works is dead. And the reason why I make my music for women is because I come from a woman, and you can't be successful in life without acknowledging the feminine energy. So it's okay for me to be a single dude with roses in my house. Sometimes, even before a female even just come chill with me, I might light a good smelling incense, burn fresh candles, have candles made, customization candles. So certain scent puts them in certain moods. So it's me, I like it, You gotta respect that woman. You gotta treat her right. You ain't gotta call her no bitch, no hoe when she make you upset. You ain't gotta be extremely disrespectful. Just sit there. Maybe the silence will tell you what she's trying to say, but these dudes' mind be so cloudy. You can't even get a good cup of coffee in the morning before you're like, "Oh, yo, babe, turn over. I'm trying to hear for it." Like, come on, man. When you could lay there and hold her hand and pray. When you could kiss her forehead and let her know that you see the full her at her best, at her, kind of get it together, she will treat you like a king. The reason why my audience love what I bring to the table is not because I'm smooth over a track or it's because they can feel consistency. A woman radar goes up when she come across the men who operate as an architect, who can create a better environment mentally. You just can't do this on a physical level. You just can't do this on an intimacy level because it's going to jargon her mind. You got to be so much on top of your P's and Q's that when she come around you, she know that, hey, I could see that you had an exhausted day. Let me make you dinner. In fact, since you really been the man that I admire, not just giving orders, dictating, judging, pointing out what I go wrong, why don't you pour it into that woman? People be getting it wrong. And when I say people, I'm talking about guys. Guys are stuck in a 1980 mindset that the world is governed by man. And if this was true, if the white man ever taught you anything, it doesn't matter your race. If the white man taught you anything, it taught you let that woman take the lead and everything will fall in place. But so many dudes out there, they so financially ruined that they forget how to walk on the closest part to the street and let the woman walk on the inside. It's called preserve her energy. They don't know how to pull out a seat. They're going to a restaurant, don't open the door for her, but flash some money. That woman gonna know you empty because her life is already filled with void. If you can't talk to her intuition, it ain't no way in hell she gonna be led by you. It ain't no way in hell she gonna be willing to lay down in a bed with you and reach her full climax in an orgasm mentally before you touch her, when you don't even make yourself or have an orgasm. A lot of the guys, it's so embarrassing to say this, and I ain't gay, I don't like this, I don't like none of that. I'm really into women. I love women. That's why my songs, I ain't standing with 20, 30 dudes or whatnot. I'm not making turned up music that, hey man, put a bullet in his head and how you did it. Man, no, man, you gotta say reality. You gotta come at her like no other man came to her. And for that right there, that Manhattan Smith engravement, that's already probably tatted on her heart. She ain't gotta be mine to feel like mine. She ain't gotta be my girl to be fully seen. She ain't gotta be my girl to feel admired, appreciated, worshipped. Kiss her feet when she come through the door, how I make her feel. Massage her feet when she come up out them hills, out them tennis shoes, working that hard ass job, and you living inside that woman's house and you talking shit, being disrespectful. The most important thing you could do for her is give her peace. And a lot of y'all dudes be mad at me because like, oh bro, trying to take my girl. I ain't gotta take what's already taken for. God say, here you go, man. You could lead. That's engraved. That sticks in my DNA. You don't think that woman realized that, hey, this nigga make money in his sleep and he know how to talk to me. Plus, I ain't gotta do too much begging for his attention. He's attentive. He's nourishing my spirit. He ain't just after my coochie. He ain't just talking game to me because I feel what he's saying. It's almost like he know me. It's almost like when he's talking, I listen to his music, he's in the room with me. It's almost like his music have a calming presence. Women know the difference between noise in a song and comfort in a song. How you think she got here? She don't go where that's sovereign at every single time. So those that be hating on me be saying, this old bro AI, nigga, if you had any intelligence, Nigga, you would learn from me. But a lot of y'all niggas don't be having intelligence. I rather try to cast spells, talk down, say this to her, say that to her. But when she's open up my QR code and see that, oh my god, I know this shit run 24/7, 365. Christmas gonna look good. He got his shit together. I could be comfortable in an environment where I ain't got people streaming in my face, smoking, blowing in my face. I'm trying to get off weed. I know where if he do smoke, he keep it away from me. Or if he want to smoke with me, or when I hear him saying, hey babe, roll this, he'll roll it for me in my face. On top of that, give me my own blunt. I fulfill her. She ain't just feeling me, she fulfilled. It's called spoken word of empowerment in my song. You cannot ignore that with a NBA young boy type vibe, little baby type vibe, the baby type vibe. This is grown. It is create a sensory. It make her feel beautiful. It make her feel loved. It make her feel admired. And most importantly, she know that my eyes are open and other men's eyes are open. And we want what you have. It ain't no secret. I don't go after a woman because I feel she's vulnerable. You pull her because you saw her in her vulnerable state. So you said a few lines and she was feeling low and depressed at that time. And then when she shook away from that, it was gone. And now she looking at you like you a stranger in her heart. You just share that space with her. You don't live there or whatnot. What is the last time that you say, hey babe, you know what? I'm gonna be quiet and give you nothing but mental peace. Man, you gotta really step your game up. Hey, this Manhattan, by the way. It ain't no AI voice generator song generate these nuts inside her thoughts. What she's doing to do every time she hear my voice over any song. But she knows she could lay beside me without me touching her unless she want to be touched. That's priceless. She don't hear our song. She have high value, priceless, top tier, something laid real calm and smooth over a track. So I know it's a lot of people that be having this to say, that to say. One thing about a woman, she been lied to majority of her life by nothing insecure ass niggas like y'all. And when she come across my energy and she see that, hey, he don't fall apart under pressure. When I text him, he ain't call me bitches and hoes. When I step away, he still come with that calm, peaceful presence. What you think it do to her clitoris? It tantalizes it. She feel every last single piece of it, just like the fibers inside her nerve system. You don't even know what an apex predator is, so you can't move like one. You can't move like me if you don't embody your environment. Your environment gets stagnant, empty, low level frequency, unmatched admiration. Don't make her feel seen or appreciated. It don't hit the same. I ain't got a run game. I ain't got to misuse her. She feel at home with me, and she gonna stay at home with me. That's what my music do. So, ladies, I thank y'all for being fans, for supporting me on my music career. Let's keep it going. And for y'all dudes that's out there that listen to my music too, really taking some of the advice. Because it's not just rap, blah, 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 blah. No, I'm saying it's advice to make you live a better life with your woman. Or guess who's going to hold the candle? Because I'm going to hold the candle for every single time. I don't want no smoke with no niggas, but we can get into something real petty and small. But the difference is I got multiple hundreds of millions of people that back me, investors. She know her vision can be paid attention to. But fuck with me though. You know what I'm saying? Mwah. That's to your girl.